Good morning and welcome to our daily devotion. So today our devotion is all about control and trusting. And let's read the devotion and then I'll do the scripture at the very end. Sometimes my sovereign hand my control over your life, places you in humbling circumstances. You feel held down, held back, and powerless to change things. You long to break free and feel in control of your life once more. Although this is an uncomfortable position, it is actually a good place to be. Your discomfort awakens you from slumber of the routine and reminds you that I am in charge of your life. It also presents you with an important choice. You can lash out at your circumstances, resenting my ways with you, or you can draw closer to me. When you are suffering, your need for me is greater than ever. The more you choose to come near me, affirming your trust in me, the more you can find hope in my unfailing love. You can even learn to be joyful in hope while waiting in my presence, where joy abounds. Persevere in trusting me, and I will eventually lift you up. Meanwhile, cast all your anxiety on me, knowing that I care for you affectionately and am watching over you continually. I know sometimes that it is hard, to just relinquish all control over to somebody else. But God tells us to let him have control over your life, and it will work so much better than us trying to figure it out on our own. Because I make such a mess sometimes when I try to do things in my own will instead of God's will. So, it is uncomfortable when you're not in control because we don't know what's going to happen. But just trust in the Lord and know that he has your best interest in you, for you. And he will be there with you step by step, moment by moment. I remind myself constantly of this. This devotion is just as much for me this morning as it is for anyone else. Because it's hard when you're struggling not to try to fix it and to remember to pray and let God fix it. So our scripture comes from Psalms 32:10, which says, "Many are the woes of the wicked, but the Lord's unfailing love surrounds the man who trusts him." And that's the big thing, trusting God. We have to trust him to have control of our lives. I apologize for dropping off somebody's at my door. So the next one is Romans 12:12, and it says, "Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, and faithful in prayer." And then Psalm 16:11, "You will show me the path of life. In your presence is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore." And then 1 Peter 5:6-7, "Humble yourselves, therefore, under God's mighty hand, that he may lift you up in due time. Cast all your anxiety on him, because he cares for you." And isn't it wonderful to know that God cares for us and he's going to be there for us? And all we have to do is learn to trust and obey. And that's not always so easy, but that's something that we must do. All right, thank you, my friends, for joining in this morning in our daily devotion. And I do have another video this afternoon on a project. I need to finish one of the two things on it before I show it to you. It's my Desire Team project for Keepsakes by Les. And so I will see you all later on this afternoon. God bless. Have a wonderful day. Bye.